welcome back to my channel Basilchic. This is my 2019 Christmas home decor tour. So this year it's going to look a little bit different, mainly because of the time that I'm filming this. I wanted to film this as the sun is starting to go down so you guys can see all the Christmas lights that's on, because I just think that there's something magical about that. So I wanted you to see that this year. And then on top of that, I'm also 6 months pregnant with baby girl right now. So when I decorated, I wanted to decorate in a way that made it more easier for takedown. So I did bigger statement decor, if that makes sense. If not, you'll see what I mean, and less like little knick-knacky things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you around, and starting in the living room. So we're gonna start in our living room on our new media unit. I'm so excited about this piece of furniture. We got it this year. It's from Restoration Hardware. I'll try to link it below along with everything else. And it was so much fun to decorate something new this year. We've been wanting this for a while. And this is our fireplace, because this is how you do fireplaces in Florida. And okay, so on top of here, I have this really great garland from King of Christmas. I really can't say enough great things about this garland. I especially love that you just plug it in. So easy, so you don't have to worry about batteries. And it's like 9 feet long, so it drapes so nicely. It's really thick, and the snow on it is a little messy, I'm gonna be honest, but it's not nearly as messy as other flock garlands that I've tried, and I'm very thankful for that. So in the middle here, we have this little nativity. It's really tiny because it's from my grandmother, my mom's mom. So eventually we want to get a little bit bigger, nicer one that goes with the decor of the house a little bit better, but I will always have this somewhere up in the house because it's just sentimental. And then of course on here we have pictures of baby girl. I have framed all of them along with the Nest Birchwood Pine candle, which is so good. It smells like Christmas tree. It smells like Christmas. I love it. And then that is all next to our Christmas tree. And I love our Christmas tree this year because I was going for a very neutral Christmas. And normally I like that pop of color because my home is neutral, but this year I just wanted it to be simple and sparkly and just like more neutral. So that's what I did with the tree, although King of Christmas sent me some really great ornaments this year. And in the ornaments they have like, they sent me their pink and purple set. So I took all the pink ones and I put them on the tree. So I love this little pop of pink in honor of baby girl, which I think is just so sweet. So like this one came from them, and this one right here, and the donuts. These donuts are so nice and beautiful. This is actually my favorite. They come in a pack of 3 for $19.99. So I'll try to link those below as well. And then we have other ornaments on the tree, like our snowflakes. And I collect these from Hallmark every year. They have the year, and they're just so pretty. They just go with whatever decor you have, I think, too, which is neat. So, oh, and this one, like this one's from King of Christmas. Look how pretty that is. And then of course we have baby girl right here, so with a bunch of ribbon, but I love the neutral, light, sparkly Christmas tree. Now, actually in the living room, I didn't do too much other than the Christmas tree and the garland, although I did take these 2 little like sparkly trees I got from Target a few years ago, and I just stuck these right here, but I wanted to leave space on here for like drinks and snacks and stuff like that, because we like utilize our living room. But I did take this like little candle that I got from Harry Slatkin last year, and I cleaned it out this year, and I'm just putting our remotes in it. So I think that's a really nice, I don't know, like little wintry touch. And then on the couch for the pillows, I just got these really great faux fur ones. Love them, they're very soft. I got these from Home Goods, and then I just put my faux fur throw on there because it just is just warm and cozy for Christmas. On the coffee table, however, I didn't do too much. I just have a candle, and that's it, which is very different from last year. And I did that because we actually want to replace this coffee table before the baby comes, so I just didn't want much on it. And I do like doing a Christmas puzzle, and this way we can wrap gifts and do puzzles and just utilize the coffee table, and I don't have to worry about moving the decorations. Now we're gonna move our way into the dining room, which is one of my favorite spots this year. Partially because I had 2 white pictures on either side of this cabinet. This cabinet I got from Ballard Designs. And I replaced them this year with these really pretty gold sconces from Sea Gallery. And then I put these candles in there from Luminara, and Luminara is my favorite for flameless candles because the batteries last so long and the color looks so real. It's not orange, I love it. And so these are on a little remote. Actually, I keep the remote in the little thing with the other remote, so you can turn it off or you can turn it on. So I love that. So anyway, so that's on there. So I think that adds a very nice ambiance. And then we have our cabinet, and this was so much fun to decorate. So what I did is I got this garland from Balsam Hill, that's where it's from, because it was one of the only places I could find with the 6-foot garland, and I didn't want to have to layer it to get a thick look, because I feel like a lot of the like vines at the store, or not the vines, but the garlands at the store are thin, so I had to layer them, or I didn't like the flocked ones, but this one's easy because it was like pre-lit, 6-foot, just stick it up there and you're done. So I really like the way that this came out. I put command hooks on the very top of the cabinet, and that's how I secured it. Now inside I had fun with it. From here down, it's the same. It's like our buffet. You can tell that some of these bins are overflowing. I need to go through them. We have our books on the bottom, but then up here is just some of our mercury glass Christmas trees. I put those nutcrackers that I got from Home Goods last year, these really beautiful blue and white ornaments, and then like some silver. So this silver bowl is filled with snowballs, and then that's from my parents' wedding up there. And then on the very top, I have that urn that I got from Ballard Designs, and I just filled it with a couple blue and white ornaments, and then a bunch of the like non-breakable silver ones from Amazon. So I figured with the baby coming, we should probably just invest in some of those non-breakable ones for the next couple of years. So that's what we did up there, and I just like the way it turned out. And then over here, actually, we can talk about the table for a second. My dad built this table. I get a lot of questions about it, but he built it. I designed it, he built it, and he might turn it into a business. So I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to tell you where you can get one built just like this. These chairs I got from Overstock or Amazon, and then over here is the bar cart. And I did this kind of for fall, and I loved it so much I just kept it. And so I just put my blue and white collection up here, and then down below is our birch branches, and then I just got these like little lights, and I plugged them in behind the bar cart to see if they worked, and they did. And I just like the way it looked wrapped around the bar cart, so I decided to keep it. So it ended up turning like into our Christmas decoration. So again, you'll notice too, like just easy. It's just I'm trying to keep it easier this year. And on the table, there's nothing. All I have is a candle from Harry Slotkin, which I love his candles, by the way. But I did that because we utilize our table. Mike and I both work from home, and I didn't want like a big fancy setting because we work from here sometimes. It's just, we're constantly using it. So I just wanted to keep it really simple so we can move it out of the way whenever we use the table. Now let's go check out the kitchen. So these are our bar stools, and I've never dressed them up for Christmas before, but I decided to this year. So I got these little wreaths from Hobby Lobby, and then this fuzzy, or not fuzzy, but velvet white ribbon from Joann Fabrics. And I took a little nail, and I actually nailed it in here between the top of the stool in the middle, and it stayed. And I just think it adds such a good, fun, festive touch with, it's like big impact with very little effort. Welcome to our Christmas kitchen. So what I want to show you just off of the kitchen is our new secretary's desk, which we are loving. It's housing computers. It's perfect, especially with the baby on the way. But what I really think is fun is the crystal Christmas tree on top. My grandmother decorated this tree. It was on her entryway. She gave it to me because they downsized, and I love it so much. So the crystal Christmas tree really accents our first ever village. We finally have a Christmas village, and Mike is so happy. He's rejoicing right now. He's actually been asking for a village since we first got married. So 9 years later, the man finally has his village. The cool thing is these pieces came from my aunt. She had a big one and she downsized it. So it's really cool that some of these pieces are coming from family. But I know like once we get a bigger space, Mike will definitely be expanding on that. And no, we're not moving right now or anything like that, but This is not our forever home, so one day. Okay, so now back to the kitchen. Now in the kitchen, I had fun because for some reason, like I said, I wanted the rest of the house really neutral, but the kitchen, I wanted red. I wanted red and white. I don't know why. That's just what I wanted. So I just did some small touches. We have our Christmas cards over here on the laundry room door. Love the Christmas cards. Over here we have this cute little wreath. It's a sugar paper wreath by Target. They still have it. I'll link it below. And then above the refrigerator, I had this extra jar, and I got this idea from Wendy Bentley. So Wendy, thank you so much for posting this on Instagram. I thought that was so cute. So I put snow in there and a little house, and it's just like a little Christmas centerpiece. So it's really easy to do. And then above all the kitchen cabinets, I did the garland that I normally do. Sometimes I add in the layered, like, what's it called? The flocking one, because this is actually 3 layers of garland on there to get the thickness and the look that I want. And sometimes I put in the flocked one and sometimes I don't, but this year I wanted to kind of tie in the top, the flocked a little bit from the living room. And then I strung it with battery operated lights, and it's really cool because they're on a timer. So that's what's up there, but down here, I had a lot of fun, especially with the red. So, oh, and I also found a little trick I want to show you guys. So basically, we got this really sweet little tea towel. I think we got it from Swoozy's like years ago, and it kept falling off. It just kept like slipping right off of our stainless steel. So like, how do I do this? So at the Target dollar spot, I found another one, so Christmassy with the tassels, so cute, and I layered it on top. And so now, like, the friction from this fabric keeps it in place, so now it doesn't fall. So if you guys have like a really cute tea towel, but you're having the same issue I did with it just like slipping right off, layer it with another one and it stays on. So that's a little trick. And then I got this cute little sign from Target, made with magic and love, Mrs. Claus Gingerbread Bakery. And I love baking around Christmas time, so how appropriate is that for like above the oven? I think that's really cute. And then this, the rug I also got from Target a few years ago, and I just flanked the whole spot just with 2 little Christmas trees. I had them, so I just stuff them out there. Lastly, I'm ending this tour with our front entryway, which is usually where I start my tour, so that's all kind of funny. But this year, a lot hasn't changed from what I did last year, to be honest with you guys. I still put up my King of Christmas wreath, which I love this thing. It's on batteries. I just stuck the ribbon behind there, and it's holding, the ribbon again is Joanne Fabrics ribbon. It's velvet, and then I have the branches hanging above the mirror, and I get a lot of questions about this, and it's actually hung with command hooks on the ceiling and white thread. And the white thread I chose because if you do clear, it's shiny, and then that really shows up and catches the light, but the white thread blends in and you actually don't see it because it doesn't catch the light. So I just think it just adds, I mean, I keep it there year round, but it adds a special ambiance around Christmas time. And then below here, we just have a couple of pillows. I love to break this one out, especially in the winter. And then this one I got from Georgia when I was visiting my grandparents at a craft fair. So I really love that. And on the bench, I just have my silver tray that I got from Target last year. So I love this thing. And you can put like candy in it and stuff, and I put it out for fall and just thought it also looked wintry and Christmassy, so I kept it. And then over here, we have this little Christmas tree from Bethlehem Lights from QVC. It's on batteries, it's on a timer, and to tie in the white velvet ribbon, I just adorn the top with the little white velvet ribbon, and I love that. I think it's super sweet. And then on the bottom, it's sitting in one of my blue and white jars, and I love my blue and white, and I love that I was able to incorporate it this year in my Christmas decor. So I just think it adds like a fun, classy touch. So when people, like the front door is actually directly behind you right now, so when people first walk in, this is what they see. So I think it's a nice welcome for them, and then they walk through here to the rest of the house. And then over here this is right next to the front door, and I love this blue and white base I got from Ballard Designs. And so I got these are like faux picks from Michaels, and I thought it was fun with the blue on it because it kind of matches the blue and white, and it also came with the pine cones. But to like dress it up and bring in the white, I got these like little antlers, and then to make it even more special, I put in a few real branches. So these are really from a Christmas tree. We went to Home Depot and collected the branches, so it has a good smell to it. It filled it in and it made it look more realistic. And then I just wrapped a bunch of little, what are those, like those little fairy lights. It's on batteries, and I just stuck it in there. So thanks for joining me on my Christmas home decor tour this year. I really look forward to doing this for you guys every single year, in hopes to just give you guys all the Christmas feels and some inspiration. I just want you guys to just feel festive and happy, and maybe get a couple ideas for your home as well. And so that's why I like to watch these, just for inspiration and motivation, and just to be filled with the Christmas spirit. So I'm gonna be on the couch with Mike, sipping some hot chocolate, watching Christmas movies tonight, maybe even doing a little bit of wrapping, because you saw there wasn't a lot of Christmas presents under our tree yet, so maybe we'll do that tonight. So thank you guys so much for stopping in. Subscribe, because I'm gonna have nursery decor updates for you guys. I redid our powder room, and there's a few organizing projects I have that I just can't wait to share with you guys in the new year. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe. I'd love to have you, and I will see you soon in my next video. Merry Christmas!